Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with the next update for my project 10 uses. If you've been following this project, I have a couple different categories that I'm working on, but overall the goal of all of the products I'm working on is to use them 10 times. So the different product categories that I currently have that I'm working on is the first one, which is 4 different products, and those 4 I pick out myself. I handpick those, and they usually come from like different like base products or cheek products, things like that. Then the second category, well then I guess the next 2 categories are both randomized. The first one is eyeshadows. So I randomized 3 different single eyeshadows that I want to use 10 times just to get more use out of my single eyeshadow collection. And then the third category is lip products. I also randomized 3 lip products for my collection, which I also want to use 10 times, of course. So that's how I structure my project. I'm going to go through the products I've been working on over the past month and let you know if I've been able to roll anything out or what it's looking like today. But before I do that, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So just like I said earlier, I'm going to start off with the cheek products, the ones that I'm handpicking, or just all the handpicked products. So first up, we have a blush, and this one comes from Pat McGrath. So this is one of their, what is it called? Skin Fetish Divine Blushes in Divine Rose, which is, Divine Rose is one of her most famous shades across her line. But this is a beautiful kind of mauve tone blush. It looks like this. It is a beautiful blush, but unfortunately I actually wasn't able to use this one at all in the past month. I've just been focusing on so many blushes in different projects. I have a couple in here, and then I also have some in my yellow product pan. I also have a couple in my face palette. So yeah, I've been spreading very thin when it comes to blushes, but this one has 1 use on it so far in the project, so 9 more to go. And my general rule is to try to get things out within 3 months, which means that this is one that I'm going to have to focus on for next month and use 9 additional times, which will definitely be a bit of a struggle, but I'll do my best to try to have this one out by next month. Yeah, it's not the best success story for this product, but I assure you that I've done better with the rest of the products. The remaining 3 hand-selected products were all rolled in last month, so yeah, let me talk you through them. The next one is also a blush, or it's a blush duo from Cover FX, and this is the monochromatic blush duo in the shade Pink Dahlia. So this one has one kind of shimmery side and one matte side. You can see them right here, and they're both beautiful. So with this product, if I use like one of the sides, I use there's one use. Like if I use the other side, that's still one use. If I can't like use both of them, that's still one use. Basically anytime I reach for this palette in any capacity for any look, that's one use. So in the past month, I have reached for this one 5 times, which means that I'm halfway there with my goal. Yeah, not obviously at 10 uses yet, but I'm definitely hopeful that I can have this one out next month. Of course, if I'm going to focus on the Divine Rose blush, it might be a little bit harder, but since there's 2 different sides to this product, it's a little bit more versatile, so I can always like use the shimmer shade, for example, as a topper, or vice versa, or use them together however I want to do it. So I love this blush a lot. It's really, really pretty, and it's a super beautiful kind of spring to summer blush as well. So I definitely think it's going to be easy to reach for. And of course, you know, I've already given it a lot of love in the past month, so it's kind of already showing that I like this blush so far. The last cheek product that I have is actually a highlighter, and this one comes from Kaleidos. So this is the Space Age Prophecy highlighters, not Prophecy, sorry, Space Age highlighters, and the shade is Gifted. The other the other multichrome highlighter from this line is called Prophecy. That's why I always mention that. But this is the Gifted one, which is the newer one out of the 2 multichrome highlighters. So this one is a beautiful kind of pink toned highlighter. It's like a pink to green shift, and hopefully you can even see that I have a little bit of a dip in the center. So with this one, I was hoping to have it out by this update because I can use this one in loads of different ways. I use it on my cheeks, I can use it on my inner corner, which is how I've used it most time. Obviously, I can also use it on my eyes and stuff, but I'm planning so many eyeshadows, so I'm mainly using this as an inner corner highlight or as a face highlighter. So I'm a little bit shy of the 10 uses. I've used this one 7 times so far, so I have 3 more uses to go. So it's another one that I definitely can have out next month. Yeah, if I had just planned a little bit better, I think I should have been able to get this one out in time. But yeah, I'm 3 uses short, which is still fine because 7 uses in a month is pretty good for this project. It's definitely more of a low-key project anyway, so anything that I can get on any of these products, I'm really happy with. But that is the next one, and of course this one is also staying in. Then the final of my hand-selected products is a foundation, and this one comes from Laura Mercier, and it's my newest foundation to my collection. It's the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 1W1 Cashmere. This one is a beautiful foundation. I rolled it in because I wanted to get some more use of it because it's brand new to my collection, and also because I wanted to get around, like I wanted to get to know it better. So this one rolled in last month, like I said, but I'm happy to say that I already reached for it 10 times. I've been loving this foundation. It's been my go-to in combination with my Project Pan foundation, so I've been alternating those two. And yeah, it's been really easy to use. I definitely will continue using it. I really like it. It's like a medium cover foundation that's buildable. It's very kind of skin-like texture. It's a little bit glowier than a lot of other foundations that I'm going for, but it's not too glowy. I think actually I'm wearing this one today, and it's very glowy right now, but I've also worn this makeup for about 6 hours, so that's why I'm looking a little bit shinier, because I'm filming this at the lunch break. But anyway, it's a really beautiful foundation, and I'm definitely going to continue using it, like I said, but it's going to roll out of this project. Let's move on to the eyeshadows next, and I have all of the eyeshadows that I'm working on in this palette. There's 4 in here, but I'm only working on 3, and the one that I'm not working on is that iridescent. So here we have those 3 eyeshadows that I'm currently working on. So let's start with the green one right here. This one is the one that's been in the longest. It's the shade Hot Spice Cider from Terra Moons. I really like this one, but it's more of an autumnal shade for me, so I'm not getting as much use out of it as I was hoping for. In the first month in this project, I used it once, so not too great, but at least I got some use out of it. And in this past month, I reached for it 2 additional times for a total of 3. So a couple uses there, but again, since this has now been in for 2 months, I'm hoping to get this one out next month, which means that I need to use it 7 more times. And I think that should be doable. I have rolled in some other kind of complementary shades into different projects. I'm not going to say too much because I might spoil those projects, but yeah, I'm going to have some more complementary shades to that one in different projects, which means hopefully I should be able to use that one a bit more and have that one out next month. Then the next eyeshadow I'm going to talk about is this one right here. The other 2 eyeshadows both rolled in last month, but this one right here is Pumpkin from the Pastel Roses. And this one I've used twice as well, same as Hot Spice Cider. But obviously because it's only been in for 1 month, I only have I only have 2 uses on it total. So again, it's going to stay in the project. That's fine by me. I did roll in 2 new eyeshadows last month, which I kind of knew meant that I wouldn't be able to roll something out very easily this month, especially because the one that was in already since before only had 1 use on it. So I'm hoping to be able to refresh the eyeshadows a little bit more next update and have a couple more out. And I'm definitely going to focus on these eyeshadows a bit more. The unfortunate thing about these are all like wintry, kind of winter autumn type shades for me. So it's not the ones that I want to reach for the most now, but I'm sure I can layer them with other things. I can do, you know, some cool tone looks here and there and hopefully get those out. But then the last one is this one right here, which is the shade Bio Hollow from Glam Shop. And this is definitely one that I should have been able to get a lot of like use out of. It's the most versatile because it's just like a holographic shade. However, it is very cool toned, and I just haven't been thinking about reaching for it. And I know I can top of this on top of other things, and almost any eye look really. And it of course will turn them a little bit more cool tone because it is a grey base. But if I do it really, really sheerly, it mainly gets that holographic sparkle. But with all of that being said, I haven't used that one at all in the past month, which sucks. Honestly, I should have used that one. I should have had it out, but I'm not going to say I'm going to have it out next month because, again, I'm spreading myself very thin when it comes to eyeshadows. But I'm hoping that I'm going to get some good use out of that one, so it can for sure be out at the 3-month mark. But those are the 3 eyeshadows, and of course they're going to stay the same because I'm not rolling anything out, but I wanted to share them right there. Yeah, I just have them in this little palette with another shade that I'm trying to get some use out of. So that is it for the shadows in this project. Then let's move on to the final category, which is lip products. And we're going to start with the one again that's been in the longest. And that is this product right here, which comes from MAC. And this is one of their matte lipsticks in the shade Honey Love. And it's a beautiful, very kind of nude shade. I've been using this a lot to pair with other things that I'm panning and just to lighten up lipsticks. and I really have been enjoying it. It's a nice nude on me. I do usually need a lip liner or something like that because it is very, very concealer lips otherwise. But I do love this lipstick a lot. This is actually a brand new tube. Oh, well, it was brand new when I rolled into this project. And I have actually planned another one of these in the past. So it is one that I like. And in the first month, this was in the project, which was the month leading up to this past month. I actually didn't use it at all, which was, you know, a bit of a shame. But I knew I could easily get this one out, and I'm happy to say that I have used it 10 times this past month. I reached for it loads, and yeah, 10 uses is really good. So this one will be rolling out, and I will be replacing it with another lipstick. Then we have this one right here, which is another bullet lipstick, and this one comes from Chanel, and it's one of their Rouge Allure lipsticks in the shade Sedusante. It's funny as well because this is actually another lipstick that I have previously panned and I had a backup of. So this one is also relatively new in my collection. But yeah, this one is a beautiful pink color. It works with a lot of different looks, and I actually liked it way more than I remembered liking it. I think maybe because I panned it fully. I was a bit tired of the lipstick, and then it was just like in my mind a pink lipstick that I didn't enjoy. However, I have really enjoyed using it with different looks. And in the past month, I reached for this one 4 times. So obviously not rolling out yet, but I'm almost halfway there, which is really, really exciting. And again, I'm hopeful that I can have this one rolling out next month. So that is this lipstick right here. Then the final lipstick that we have to talk about is another kind of bullet lipstick, but this one is definitely skinnier. This one comes from Colourpop, and it's one of their Matte X lipsticks in the shade Trust Me. This is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing on my lips today. It is a bright red lipstick, and this is how much I have left of it. It's always a bit scary rolling these all the way up because sometimes they don't go back down very easily. But if you look into this container, hopefully you can see that I already used quite a lot of this. Not obviously just in this project, it was used before. But I'm glad that I'm seeing some movement on this lipstick in general. So again, this one rolled in last month. And in the past month, I have reached for this one 4 times, including today. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I have 6 more uses to go on it as well. So hopefully I should be able to have this one out. But since it is more of a bright color, it's definitely kind of... I have to focus my look around the lipstick rather than like pair it with the eye look that I'm doing. So it's a little bit harder to get used out of bright lips like this. So I'm not as sure that this one will be out as I am with the Chanel lipstick. But I'm going to do my best, and otherwise it will definitely be out within the 3-month mark. So those were all of the products that I have been working on. And we have 2 rollouts this month. We have 1 hand-selected product, which I already know what I'm going to roll in. But I'm not going to show you yet. I do want to first roll in the randomized lip product. So let me get my wheel up, and I'm going to go ahead and randomize. So we have all my lip products right here. And the only thing is that if I roll something that is in a different project, I will re-roll. And of course, if I have decluttered anything, or if I have used it up, I will also like re-roll, because I haven't completely updated this one when I finish some things. But those are the only things, the only products that I would really veto is things that I have in other projects. But yeah, let me go ahead and randomize the lipstick or lip product. And we have the Secret Lover lipstick from Pat McGrath. Is it the... I think that might have been decluttered. Let me check quickly, but I think that one might have been decluttered. Okay, so I'm back, and it wasn't decluttered actually. It was a lip gloss, which is why I couldn't remember it. I thought it was like a really fuchsia pink, like purpley fuchsia pink lipstick that I have decluttered, but it is a lip gloss. This is also a bit of a purpley mauve kind of lip gloss, sorry. And this is again the shade Secret Lover, which is one of their Lust glosses. And it's a nice shade. I'm going to be excited to play around with this one. It's quite a pigmented lip gloss. I'm swatching it out for you so you can see what it looks like. But that is it right there. It's definitely quite a pigmented lip gloss. So it's going to be interesting to work on that one. I just realized my series has been going, so hopefully it hasn't been bothering you. I don't know how long that was going for, but anyway, that is it right there. Yeah, it's definitely a bit more cool tone than what I would like to go for right now, but I think since it's a gloss, it should be a bit more easy to reach for, so that is the next product rolling in. And then for my hand selected products, I'm going to stick with like base and cheek products, and I'm going to roll in another base product. So I have decided to roll in my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this one is in the shade 3. This one is a little bit more kind of tanned, but since I have been on holiday and I got a little bit more tan, this one suits me perfectly now. And since we're also heading into like the warmer weather, I think I'm gonna love doing a bit more lighter kind of makeup looks. And this one is going to be perfect for that. So I'm going to roll this one in for 10 uses, of course, in this project and get a feel for it. Maybe get into the routine of using this one as a good like base product. And, you know, I think just play around with it in general before summer, because I think this one might be a really, really good contender for my everyday kind of base product until we get to those really, really warm days. But that is going to be the next product rolling in, and also the final product to talk about. So that, you guys, was going to be it for my update today. This update wasn't the best, but I kind of expected that because I had so many new products rolling in last month. And I'm expecting next month to be a little bit better than today. And yeah, I think I'm going to try to have a couple more products out. I'm going to try to have at least like 2 eyeshadows, maybe 1 lipstick, and 2 more of my hand selected products. Maybe 3 even, if I can get both the blushes out. So next month should be a really good update. So you can look forward to that. But I will have another video going up tomorrow because I currently am in my catch-up week, because I was a little bit delayed and didn't post any videos last week. So yeah, you can expect a new video from me tomorrow. And until then, I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will catch you then. Bye, guys.